Hi Cancers! Welcome to your reading, welcome to this video, welcome to my channel if this is your first time, welcome back if this isn't your first time. I'm so glad you're here for this reading with me today. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising people, so welcome. This is a general reading, so if you saw this video, you felt drawn to it, you clicked on it, there's definitely a message for you here. But it might not be the entire reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And also, I do personal tarot and astrology readings, so if you like this video and you would like something a bit more personalized from me, you can contact me through Instagram or email. All that information will be down below. Alright, so yes, I understand it's kind of weird that you have both October and November in the same video. Let me explain myself. So they will be in two different parts. They are two different readings. So I will put the timestamps down below as well in the description box. So if you only want to watch one of them, you can do that. Basically what happened is that I had recorded all of my October readings for all the signs, and then life got in the way and I just didn't get the opportunity to have the time to edit them and post them. And then, you know, it was getting by the end of October and I was like, oh, well, what do I do with them? I don't want to like just dismiss them and scrape them and delete them or anything. So I thought I would just do both in here. But going forward, I do want to continue these readings every month, and I'm really going to try to be more disciplined and make it, you know, every month in its own video. So I did want to clarify that because you're going to notice that the formats of the two readings are different, because throughout the month of October I received some of the stuff I had ordered that are allowing me to film like this. Before, I was recording myself with just an audio and putting it over pictures of the cards of the spreads. So that's how the October reading is. And the November reading is going to be exactly like this. I'm about to do it for you guys. Alright, so do with that information what you will. I just wanted to let you know. I think I've said everything that I wanted to say, so I'll see you at your reading. Hello, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, and welcome to your October 2020 predictions. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so excited to do this reading for you. As you can see, and as I've already said in the intro, I've pre-shuffled an oracle card for you. And the way I did this month is that I tried not to look at them, which is kind of difficult because I read jumping cards, so sometimes they, you know, come out face up and then I just kind of see them. And I succeeded for most of the signs to not look at the card, but I really just saw it, okay? I saw yours. Even though we're going to take a look at the end of your reading, it's supposed to be a surprise for both you and me. I saw it, but it's fine. But, you know, it's an oracle card and I saw the image, but there's always a little sentence at the bottom that I didn't see. So there's still an element of surprise. We're going to see if it applies to the rest of your reading. As I said in the intro as well, this is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. And I do personal readings if you're interested. All the information on how to contact me will be down below. Alright, so in the meantime, before we get to your oracle card, I'm going to shuffle some tarot. And we're really going to ask what will happen for you in October 2020. I usually don't really shuffle while recording because, I mean, you can't even see me, so it's kind of boring, and also the noise and all that, but I just felt called to do it like this month. I do want to say though, I will figure out a filming situation hopefully very soon, so these videos will get more interactive and more fun, and I do plan on doing those zodiac predictions every month. So if you like this one, definitely subscribe and stick around to not miss the next one. All right, enough talking. Let's get into the real business. Okay, Spirit. What will happen for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising people in October 2020? What does October have in store for Cancer? Let's get more. All right. I think that's good. Anything else? Yep, that's what I thought. 1, 2, 3. Okay, Cancer. I got your cards. I'm going to take the time to look at them, place them properly. Then I'm going to tell you what they are, and I'll start interpreting them and telling you what's up, finally. Okay. Okay, I'm going to tell you what your cards are. I'm going to go from top to bottom and left to right. So first of all, we have the Three of Wands. Then underneath it, we have the Star, which is my favorite card in the deck. I don't know why I said that. Then we have the Five of Wands. Next, we have the Ace of Wands. So a lot of wands in this reading. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles in the middle, the Knight of Swords. And in the final column, we have the Four of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and we're finishing up with the Strength card. All right. This is fun. Okay. I'm feeling that, starting with this Three of Wands, I'm feeling that you're actually entering October. Wow. Entering October, feeling like you're on top of your game, or at least like what you're doing, and where you have a clear vision of where you are right now, where you want to be, and you're feeling good. And this is great. This is really great. Not every sign is feeling like this right now. I'm not saying this to make you feel good about others feeling bad, but why I'm saying so many weird things in this reading. Why? I don't know. Okay, so let's just talk. We're only talking about you, Cancer, my beautiful Cancers. Yeah, so you're feeling on top of your game. I feel like you've been working at things for a while now, and you just feel like you're seeing some of the rewards. You're seeing how you're seeing some of the results of some of the work you've been putting in the stuff you've been working on in your life, which is great. With also the Star card, I see that you have hope, okay? Because the Star card is about hope. I feel like you're very hopeful about the month of October and your life in general. I don't think that you're naive and just overly optimistic. I feel like you're a realist, but at the same time you have hope and you have a sort of inner trust or trusting in the universe at least a little bit, or you've been really practicing that a lot to try to have trust in divine timing, and try to trust that everything will work out and everything will be okay. And I think that you're finally starting to really truly embody that kind of trust and that kind of hope, and it's feeling very soothing for you, which is really great, which is why I do get this like peaceful feeling from this Three of Wands and this Star card. And I feel like this is the energy you come in October with, which is really great. I also see that the beginning of October might be a time of like healing for you, healing yourself, and maybe this is more of a time where you're a bit more isolated from others and you just kind of stay alone, home alone perhaps, but because you're recovering and healing. yeah, I'm not necessarily sensing from one specific thing in any way that's going to be different for everyone. I'm not sensing that that's like relevant what you're healing from, but you are healing, and that's the important part. With this Five of Wands though, you might actually what am I getting? I'm trying to find the right word to say what I want to say, but I'm feeling that you might be prone, especially more at the beginning of the month, to kind of like ignoring conflict. Not, I mean, in the way that you kind of dismiss it, you act like it's not there, but it is, and you just kind of try to make yourself blind to it. But the thing is, it's already there. I'm feeling for most of you, this is actually inner conflict, because I feel like there's multiple parts of you, at least two or maybe more. There's like multiple parts of your personality and your emotional nature that are kind of like battling each other, and they want different things and they want to express themselves in different ways, and you're just kind of like never really knowing which way to go, which one to embody. And I think that's kind of difficult for you, but I feel like you're not focusing on that in the beginning of October. You're trying to ignore it. Obviously it's good to not always be thinking about that all the time, because that can get obsessive and just unhealthy. But if you're in kind of the other extreme, where you're convincing yourself that everything's fine, and that's not a problem that exists, that's not good either, because doesn't change the truth that it's there and you're gonna have to deal with it. Yeah. And this is typical. We are still in Libra season, and Libra is about duality, and we had this full moon in Aries on October 1st, conjunct Chiron, and when we have a full moon, it's always when the moon is opposite the sun. So the polarity of Libra and Aries is that Libra seeks wholeness and completion through others, because their connections with others are really important for them, and always trying to balance out their own energy with other people's energy. And Aries is the opposite. Aries finds its wholeness and completion within oneself. Yeah, so this is kind of a lesson for you that's going on. This is kind of a theme for you that's activated right now. Yeah, I'm just kind of getting the message to just say that it's there, but I'm not at least not yet. Maybe we're going to find out later on in the reading. I'm not necessarily getting messages on oh, you have to fix this now, or this is how you fix this. I'm just kind of, I just think that for now, it just wants to be acknowledged. Okay, let's talk about the Ace of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. I'm getting really excited about this energy. This eight of Pentacles is at the center of the reading here, and with this Knight of Swords too. I think with this Eight of Pentacles, you're working hard in October, okay? I'm not gonna lie to you, and I don't think that surprises you. You're gonna be working hard in October. You're gonna have a lot of tasks. You're gonna have a lot of obligations and a lot of responsibilities, but I'm not necessarily sensing that they're forced upon you. It's either you decide to do them, or you're completely okay with it. I'm not sensing that you feel trapped in it. But you are working hard in October, and it's a big lesson and a big challenge to just kind of stay on top of your game, or at least feel like you are, or feel somewhat organized, and just not losing yourself and all of the work and all of you're not that you're gonna have so much work that you're not gonna have time to breathe, but you just need to keep yourself organized and just keep yourself self-disciplined. That's gonna be really important. Self-discipline is gonna be really important, but I don't, I see that through your willpower and your desire to succeed, you're gonna achieve that. I'm not sensing that you're gonna crash or anything. If we had the Tower in place of the Knight of Swords, I would be but that's not the case here. because I feel like, and I think the reason why you guys are working so hard is actually because you're really passionate about what you do, or at least you have vision, and you know the what you're doing right now has a meaning. It sounded like I said meeting, but I meant meaning. Maybe some of you are having meetings, I don't know. But I feel like what you're working on right now, it just feels really right. But I mean, I'm getting two scenarios. Either you're working on something completely new with this Ace of Wands, there's like a new project, a new job, a new hobby, a new business, maybe even for some of you, something like that, and you just feel like this is the dream job, you start doing it and you realize, oh my gosh, I love doing this so much, I'm so passionate about it, this is really something I want to develop and keep at, and so you really want to work on it and improve your skills with this Eight of Pentacles. Or you finally, you know, the job you're in right now, or whatever you're working on right now, it's not necessarily what you're most passionate about, but you have vision. And for example, maybe you're like, oh, with the work I'm doing, I'm going to pay for these studies, or I'm going to be able to maybe perhaps get more experience to get this job that I'm actually really passionate about. And so you're either doing that of kind of vocation work right now, or you're really working towards it, but it's more concrete now. So it really keeps you motivated, keeps you happy, and just kind of like I feel like you finally found a little bit of your purpose. It makes you feel so good, which is why I'm getting that, like, it's not gonna be like really depressing to be working so hard and just kind of trying to get yourself motivated all the time, because I think that kind of comes naturally, and this is something that you truly want to work hard on to, as I said, improve your skills and make your space more stable and more abundant, which is really great. So this is such a great thing. And a lot of people, the world is crazy right now, and we're all going through a lot of bad stuff, a lot of difficult stuff. But I mean, of course, we're also going through great stuff, but we're learning like really difficult lessons right now, and we're just for so many of us, like, our world is just upside down, and maybe yours is as well, okay, in different ways. But just seeing that you're able to kind of find that right now, it's so amazing for me. I'm so happy for you guys. And I think it's going to be inspiring for other people around you, because I think that when someone, even if they're not passionate by the same thing as you are, I think it's always inspiring to see people being so passionate about what they do, and just having this vision and being determined and working hard on themselves and their set of skills. So you might inspire other people to kind of take on a new path or go for what they're passionate about as well, which is a really, really great thing. And you might not even realize that you're like a little bit of a role model through doing that, but I think this is something that I observed myself, because I am a Leo sun, which is kind of like part of being a Leo. But when you're being your most authentic, passionate self, unapologetically, you can really inspire a lot of people to actually do the same. And that's a really beautiful thing, and it feels really, really rewarding, because you're not doing it for others, you're doing it for you. But because we're all connected as human beings, when you help yourself and you love yourself, it ends up having a positive impact on other people as well. And with this Knight of Swords underneath it, I feel like, this again just speaks to me that you're so passionate about it, because look how he's charging forward here. This Knight of Swords on his horse. And I feel like I think what you're working on right now, there's a communication aspect to it, where you're really being called to speak a lot, or maybe write a lot. There's something about you expressing yourself and, constructing speech, your own speech. I don't know how to explain it else, like a different way, but and perhaps yeah, and what am I getting? Yeah, I think that you're very, oh my god, what's the word? I can't find it. But it's just very fiery and passionate about your communication as well. And I think that people see how passionate you are about the way, through the way that you talk about it and through the way you express yourself in your work that you're doing. I'm also seeing that like this might kind of come quickly. Like you might get like new opportunities really quickly, or you know, there might something, you know, if you feel like there's something blocking right now, that might kind of stop really suddenly, or there's new challenges coming your way really quickly, or whatever it is. I'm just getting this feeling that things are moving fast in October. So if this hasn't been the case, I think what am I saying? The pace will get quicker. But I think you're gonna enjoy this. But this is the kind of contribute to this whole having to work really hard during October. So I hope you're ready, Cancer. And with the final row here, yeah, I'm feeling that because, you know, in the middle row, we have, you know, from left to right, the Star, the Eight of Pentacles, and then the Wheel of Fortune. I feel this is kind of a continuation for me. So I feel like you're starting with the Star, where you're healing and you're hoping, you're trusting in divine timing and in yourself. On the Eight of Pentacles, you know, you're working hard on what you're really passionate about. And on the Wheel of Fortune, you're seeing the results. You're seeing, you know, you're feeling good fortune, you're feeling lucky, you're seeing the results of your hard work. And I feel like this is just, you're feeling, this really helps you trust in divine timing even more. I feel like you get this, like, you're gonna get this, like, this whole sense of being able to trust in yourself and in the universe that everything will be fine, and not needing to like be so anxious and panicking and, you know, being paranoid about how things are going to turn out ahead of time. I think like this whole experience is really going to help you kind of let loose of this need to control things, because it makes you so stressed out, because you're finally going to be able to kind of trust, because you've tried, like you're going to trust. You're going to be like, okay, like we're going to take it day by day and I'm going to do my best and just see how it goes. And you're going to be like, oh, well, it went pretty well. Like there was no need to panic or anything. So I feel like you're really kind of gaining this new form of maturity, this new form of understanding the way that the universe can work with you when you kind of stay calm and stay faithful in yourself and in the universe, or, you know, spirit or God or whatever you believe in. Yeah, so I feel like you get this new sense of spiritual stability, to say it like this. I don't know I think you're gonna know what I mean. Maybe not now, but by the end of October, I think definitely. I think that with the which card do I want to talk about? I feel like oh, that's so cute. Okay, I wasn't sure what the Four of Pentacles was trying to tell me, but I just got it. I feel like, you know, like you see the way he's like holding his coin and showing his coin. I feel like this is like a progression from the Eight of Pentacles in the middle, where you're working on it so hard, and in the Four of Pentacles, you're finally like putting it for everyone to see, and you're just kind of showing it off and just showing people like, look, this is what I've been working on and it's so great and I got these amazing results. And I'm not saying that you're kind of being a show off, not at all, but I think that you're kind of like, I think you've been working hard on stuff, and you know, like you're like, yeah, I worked hard on it, and I did great and it came out really good, and I'm super proud of myself. Like I've been really doing good and I've improved my skills. I've been saying that a lot, right? I think this is really on you guys' minds. I feel like you're gonna be so proud of what you've been working on, you're going to be able to let everyone see, and you're going to be really happy about it. I'm also seeing that you're going to be really possessive and protective over it, okay, which is not necessarily bad, but maybe watch out for that. There's no one that can steal that moment from you, okay? You know, even if sometimes not everything that you feel is an accomplishment, not everyone kind of acknowledges and congratulates you on that, it doesn't change anything, okay? The universe has seen you. You know, the universe sees you thriving, even if people around you don't necessarily realize that, or don't realize how big of a thing this is for you, or how proud you are of it, okay? I'm also seeing that, you know, the work you're accomplishing, it's making you feel more confident in yourself and getting a new sense of assurance. Is that, yeah. Is that the right word? I'm not sure. But I think you're feeling more confident in who you are and what you're capable of, which is really great. But also, I do want to say a little warning to just not lay your whole confidence on that, because confidence has to come from within. Like, don't just be, and you know, I think this is the link here, this is a reason here why you could be so protective and possessive over your work, but there's really no need to be, okay? And make sure you don't base your entire self-confidence on this, because there's so much more about you that's amazing, okay? And you were already amazing before accomplishing this. All right. And with the Strength card, finally, I feel like, you know, this is such a beautiful card to end on, and perhaps this is why I kind of mentioned Leo stuff, but I'm feeling that at the end of October, why do I keep saying it? Why does it keep coming out so weird? Oh my gosh, you guys. I feel like by the end of October, you're gonna feel like you've harnessed a lot of your fears. And I'm feeling that, you know, if you have a lot of fears, if you have sometimes kind of moments of paranoia, if you have moments where you're anxious, whether it's just like anxiety as an emotion or anxiety as like a diagnosed mental illness that you have, whatever it is, I feel like you're gonna kind of be more gentle with yourself, and you will find that you have found a place where you can kind of acknowledge this fear and see it, and not always react to it, or not always dismiss it, or be angry that it's there, or be nervous that it's there, or being sad or disappointed in yourself that it's there. I feel like you're going to be able to just kind of be like, when you sense it coming up, or at least more than now, you're going to be like, oh, hey, I see you. And I understand your apprehensions, but also maybe we can just kind of wait to see what happens. You know, I feel like you're going to be able to kind of like not react on it immediately as much, which is why you're feeling more inner peace. But you're all going to find your own way to do this. And you know, I'm not saying like everything will be completely fixed and cured, obviously, but I feel like you're going to feel this improvement, and you're really going to see it, and you're going to feel great about it. And you know, the more you love yourself and the more you're gentle with yourself, the more you can do the same with other people, because you know how to do it. All right, which is really beautiful. Okay, let's get into your oracle cards. So this is from my spirit animal oracle deck, and I asked who is guiding you this month. So let's look. So we have the dragonfly spirit, which is I love this card. I love dragonflies. And it says here, truth transcends illusion. And this is number 22, okay? If that is, significant for you. Number 2, number 22, 222, whatever. If you're 22 years old, if your birthday is on the 22nd, if you're watching this at 10 p.m. and you see it's written 22, I don't know. But take it if it resonates. Maybe look up the meaning of the number 22. Okay. This kind of calls again to this, what I was saying, that with the Four of Pentacles, that just because maybe some people don't really see what you're doing and how amazing your work is and how hard you've been working, it doesn't change anything about the truth that it's there. And that you did that work and that work is great. And you don't need people to acknowledge that and congratulate you on that to make it true, to make it real. I'm also seeing that if you have been kind of really confused in September and kind of recently, if you've kind of been in okay, for some of you this is about a really specific thing, which is kind of why I'm not necessarily seeing a lot of links to the rest of the reading. For you, some of you, this is kind of a confirmation from spirit or something. Maybe the dragonfly is significant to you, or the number 22, as I said. Maybe this is something that has been on your mind. Maybe you have been confused about something. Maybe you've been worried that something is being presented to you is an illusion, or you're kind of wondering, how can I know whether something is truth or illusion? Well, there's not one easy answer to this, but Spirit wants to tell you that the truth always transcends the illusion. And I do want to say, the more centered you are, the more peaceful you are within yourself, and the more you're just gonna mind your own business and work on yourself and work hard on what you're passionate about, and just kind of do things because you love them and not because of what other people expect of you, and therefore be a lot closer to your authentic self, the more you're going to be able to discern the truth, because you're going to be true. You're not going to be an illusion to yourself either. Okay? So I feel like clarity will come your way in October, but it will be different for each of you how this is going to happen. But if this has been something that you've been worried about, it's going to get better. Okay, I will read to you what it says in the booklet about this card, okay? Maybe there's something more that you need to hear here. Dragonfly Spirit is here to remind you of the wisdom and truth available at all times in the hidden realms. Just as a dragonfly catches your eye with its reflective wings and body, Dragonfly Spirit appears to tell you to pay attention to the truth beyond the illusion and recognize the insights that come seemingly out of nowhere, peeking through from behind the veil. So if you have been kind of getting messages and you're just from Spirit, from the universe, and you're kind of doubting them, this is confirmation from Spirit that it was real, it was true, okay? And you can trust that. In the realm of spirit, there is far more wisdom than you can perceive with your senses, and there is a deep knowing that you are not separate or alone, for a higher power recognizes you and loves you beyond measure. Fears dissipate as you realize you are embraced by the nurturing force that is everywhere, always in communication with you. Alighting when you are preoccupied, Dragonfly Spirit offers this message. You exist in unity with all, including the protective spirits who share their wisdom, and you are being nudged along the path your soul needs to travel to have the experiences it craves. Love exists in many forms, and sometimes we overlook it when we don't recognize a particular form. Pay attention to the signs now. They remind you that each of us have inspired dreams seamlessly sewn into the fabric of the invisible world, and there's a great consciousness that exists in the seemingly empty spaces, guiding us on our journey. Open to the truth, letting the wisdom of the hidden realms inform you, providing insights your conscious mind overlooks. So that is a beautiful message, you guys. So I'm gonna end it here. This is all the messages I got for you, Cancer, today. I hope you liked this reading. I hope it gave you the insight that you were looking for. I hope it resonated. If it didn't, feel free to watch your other signs, and even if it did, there's probably like other additional messages for you over there. They will all be up on my channel. I was so happy to do this reading for you guys today. If you like this reading, like it, share it, subscribe to my channel for more. There's going to be more coming soon. I also do kind of like sometimes new moon, full moon readings, and there's probably going to be more coming soon as well. So if you like this reading, definitely subscribe. Comment down below to let me know how this applied to your personal situation. I would love to hear about it. I do personal readings. If you're interested, follow me on Instagram or email me. All that information is down below. Alright, so thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Love you. Bye. Hi again, beautiful. I hope you enjoyed your October reading. Now we're going to do your November reading. If you didn't feel like watching your October reading right now, or you didn't have time or something like that, you can always come back to it later on if you wish. But for now, we're going to get into November. So we're going to look later on with the tarot at what's actually going to happen for you in November, but I want to start with this oracle deck that can be used to ask yes or no questions, and also questions that have a time frame. For example, in how long will this or that happen, etc. So I want to give you the opportunity to ask a question like this. For spirit, I would ask of you to only pick one. So either only ask a yes or no question or only a time question, please, okay? Because this is the intention that I'm putting into it. If you don't have a question right now, this is not mandatory. You can skip to the rest of the reading if you want. If you want to ask a question but you're not too sure what it could be, you can pause the video, take your time to formulate one. But otherwise, I'm just gonna go shuffling. I'm gonna start shuffling, and we're gonna see. So, okay, Spirit, yes or no for Cancer, or when? Yes or no for Cancer's question, or when? One card, please. Okay, I'm gonna keep this one. So if you asked a yes or no question, your answer is no. And if you asked a time question, your answer is 4 months. So either, something in 4 months from now on, from when you watch this video, or something that will take 4 months. However it applies best to your question, okay? So don't mind what is written on the card. That's not what we're using it for today. I still wanted to show you how it looked like. I don't want to go in depth and interpret this. I really want this to be short and sweet for you guys. So I'm going to put this away, and we're going to get on with the rest of your reading to see what will happen for you during the month of November, Cancers. I'm using the Moonchild Tarot to start. Okay, Spirit, what will happen for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising people in November? What will happen for Cancers, please? Okay. Is there something else? Spirits, do you want to say anything else to Cancers? Do you want to clarify any of the current cards we have out here? Okay, right when I was gonna stop shuffling. Okay. Sorry, guys. All right, so I'm gonna put you here. So I'm gonna show you your cards. First, you got the Three of Wands in reverse. Then you got the Queen of Cups. The Two of Wands. The Sun. As well as the Two of Pentacles. All right. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Cups. And on top, we have the Three of Swords. Okay, so actually some of these cards, you got some of the same cards as, I think, Gemini, because I think it was the last one that I did before you. So I don't know if you guys also have Gemini placements. Check it out if so. But either way, these cards, even though some of them are the same, they're going to tell me different messages and they're going to give me different energy. I was just noticing that when they came out at first. Okay, so let me take a good look at this. Okay, so I want to start with this Three of Wands in reverse here. And, you know, cards in reverse often speak to me as energy that is blocked, or that is locked, or that is just stagnant, or something that we want so desperately and we cannot seem to access it. So with this Three of Wands right now, I feel like some of you are not seeing the results that you are or were hoping for on some of the things you were working on. I see that some of you are, I feel like you're being counterproductive right now. You feel like you're kind of stagnant even though you've been working at things, and you feel like you've been moving and the world around you hasn't followed. And you're kind of frustrated, you're tired. And I'm getting this like anger, frustration, like, like, why isn't this moving forward? Like, you know, like, I've been working and I've tried to be patient, and I'm just like here in this place that I don't want to be in. So that's definitely the first thing that I'm feeling for you guys. Yeah. But the truth is that, you know, because yes, it's true, you have been working at things, and the universe has been seeing that and been rewarding you for that. But, you know, you are still blocking yourself in some ways, okay? I know, you know, that's not the best thing to hear, but there's a reason you clicked on this reading. It was because you were ready to hear this. You're still in your own way in some places. And that's really what I'm seeing here on this Two of Pentacles, because you see, this is the same person. They're just a reflection of each other on the card. You see how their hands are like in the back? I'm also like almost seeing this as like they're tied. Like their hands are tied up and they can't move forward, and they're also like looking down. Yeah. I feel like you're holding yourself back. I think you're scared, you know. I think that you're blocking yourself and you're holding yourself back because I think that you're scared of how powerful your intentions and manifestations can be. I think you're scared of how powerful your happiness can be and how successful you can be. Yeah, because I feel like you're scared of being overwhelmed or of like not knowing how to, if you receive more abundance in whatever shape or form from the universe, I feel like you're scared, you're going to feel overwhelmed, and you're not going to know how to deal with it. But I don't think that's conscious for you. I don't think you realize that, which is why I'm here to tell you this today. Yeah, because look how, like, we have the Sun card here. The Sun card is literally emotional fulfillment and happiness. It's bliss and pure joy. It's the happiest card and the most positive card in the whole deck. And you have it in your reading. So why do you feel blocked? Why do you keep blocking yourself? And, you know, I don't think that, yeah, they're a bit different, but when I first looked at this, it also looked to me like a reflection of the same person. So I feel like you really just need to let go. And even like you're holding tension in your body. Like just, you know, relax your shoulders, unclench your jaw, you know, do some stretches, take some deep breaths, because I feel like you're holding tension in your body as well. You don't even realize it. Yeah. If you dance, or even if you don't, okay, I think that would be something really great for you in November. I think this is something that would be simple and easy for you. It doesn't have to be complicated. It can just be improvised. Even if you don't usually dance, you're like, I can't dance. It doesn't matter, okay? You can just do it in the comfort of your own home and your own privacy if you prefer. And it's a really easy and quick way for you to relax your mental and physical tension. You know, we are still in Mars retrograde, so until kind of mid-November, and we're still going to be in the shadow period afterwards, so it's normal that we feel these feelings of frustration and a lot of tension, and we need to kind of find an outlet to pour that into that, and dancing can be a really great way to do that, especially for you guys this month. And you have already been doing this, then that's great. You've probably noticed how much it's helping you, and I'm here to tell you that you should keep doing it. Sorry if you hear the noise. Okay, it's kind of distracting me as well. Sorry. Yes, because I'm seeing here that the problem, you know, I mean, we've talked about some of the things like you're scared of your own success, and that's true. But for some of you also, like, you see this card, how this person is holding the whole world in the palm of their hand, yet they're not even looking at it. And they have their hair and their face. It's as if they don't want to see it. You don't want to see how powerful you are because you're scared. But you already have the whole world inside of your palm. So what's the problem? And I also think that some of you have been drifting away from your true passion, and that's the problem. And that's why what you're in right now is not working out the way you want it to. And it never will, because that's not what's meant for you. And that's not, the thing that can help you reach your best potential, okay? And if that's for you, you're going to know immediately what I'm talking about. Because you haven't been admitting it to yourself, but you know this. You know what you're doing right now is just not it. And that there's better for you out there. So this is really going to be a month of addressing your fears and going within and just reclaiming your power. You don't need to find your power. You already have it. All you need to do is stop being so afraid of it and claim it. You know, one way of dealing with that fear is, well, first of all, to do grounding practices, whether that's deep breathing or yoga or meditation or exercise. I mean, they're doing arts can also put you in some kind of meditative mind space. You know, whatever it is for you. You can Google some if you want to find one. If you already have one, that's great. Grounding practices can really help with fear and stress and anxiety, and also trusting that you know yourself. And you know, Cancers, you have amazing intuition. You have amazing intuition. Like, most of the signs have to work so hard to be able to get to a point where they feel their intuition and they're able to listen to their gut feeling in the way that a lot of you just kind of naturally have, okay? So that's a superpower in itself, okay? And you should be grateful for that. You should be proud of that, and you should take that opportunity and use it. Sorry guys, I got interrupted. So, yes, okay. What was I saying? Yes, so you need to use your intuition and trust it, because when you make decisions with your intuition, your gut feeling, and what you feel in your body, you're never going to make a decision that will end up being truly bad for you. Even if it ends up being a more negative outcome, it will be something that your soul needs to learn, okay? You just need to trust that you're being guided by yourself and your higher self and by your spirit guides, okay? Because, you know, you are literally this Queen of Cups. You are literally this Queen of Cups. Like, hello, do I need to see more? Also, if some of you have been considering going to therapy, I would highly encourage it, okay? Try to keep looking into that. I know right now it's kind of difficult sometimes, but keep looking into that. That can really help you with managing your own emotions and then seeing the power in them. Because, you know, I think that when we talk about the archetype of Cancer, and, you know, if you mostly consume astrology content from more simplistic, to say it like that, spaces where it's mostly just kind of joking about it and really only talking about the stereotypes and not really going in depth, which is, you know, I don't judge it. There's nothing inherently wrong with that. But sometimes you kind of miss the richness of the archetypes and the signs, because, you know, a lot of people, you see a lot of things about, oh, Cancers are crybabies, they're so emotional, and we just kind of like associate emotional equals crying all the time, and crying all the time equals weakness. And both of these, like, assumptions are wrong, first of all. And because the thing is, an evolved Cancer is not an unemotional Cancer. It's a Cancer that is in control of their emotions instead of being controlled by their emotions. And it's a Cancer who is aware of all the power that their emotionality has, okay? So you are meant to finally grow into this beautiful Queen of Cups, okay? This month. This is really beautiful. I knew the Queen of Cups was the last cup. Last cup. The last card to come out. Sorry if you missed something. And I really felt that there was another thing that needed to come out, and it's really kind of like the centerpiece of this reading. Okay. So I'm gonna come back later. Sorry for the cut again, but it looks like we're having some interruptions today, but we're gonna get through our reading. So my beautiful Queen of Cups, hi again. Even if you're not a woman, doesn't matter. So I think I actually had pretty much said everything I wanted to say about these tarot cards, and I want to end this reading with another oracle. This is from the Chakra Wisdom Oracle, and with these cards I want to ask, what is something that you should be giving more love to in November? So what is something that Cancer should be giving more love to in November, Spirit? Okay, we're gonna take these two. I had a feeling two would come out, but I didn't know. Okay. Yeah. Not surprising. So first card we got is this. I'm guessing how you pronounce it in English is impasse. This is the sacral chakra. And the second one we got is abundance. And this is the solar plexus chakra because it's yellow. And the solar plexus chakra is about self-confidence and knowing your worth. So to me, this is totally exactly what we were talking about. Like, you need to stop being afraid of your own power to receive abundance and create it in your own life. And you also need to get to a point of self-love and recognizing your own talents and your own qualities so that you feel deserving of that abundance, is basically what I want to say, because that's how you can really get ready to receive it. So, and if you have been thinking about abundance planning, if you want to do abundance planning, it will be a good time for that, okay? But, you know, as I said, it works best when you're not afraid of it and you feel ready and you feel worthy and deserving of it. And this is just once again telling you that, like, you're just blocked right now. You are blocking yourself. And there's just, even if you try to keep forward exactly in the same direction you're in right now, it's not gonna happen. You're stuck. There's nowhere further in this direction, okay? You have to rethink, you have to reevaluate, you have to redirect. And this is your November reading for you guys. This is your November. All right. I want to look in the booklet for these cards, see if there's something additional I haven't said that would be interesting. Okay, yeah, exactly. It says right here for the impasse card, this is a reroute, not an ending. The path is blocked and you are at an impasse, but the goal is still there. Do not wait for your present situation to change. Stay focused and find another path. Keywords are wisdom, opportunity, and surrender. There's a little, in this booklet, they actually suggest a meditation for each of the cards. I'm going to write this down either in the description box or in the comments down below, okay, if you're interested. Let's look at the abundance card. Think about your relationship with money. Money is naturally attracted toward appreciation and gratitude. Be wary of using your financial situation as an excuse to avoid doing something. Are your thoughts and actions around money empowering or disempowering you? All right. So this is all I got for you guys today. This was your November reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that it resonated, that it rang true, or that it, resonated in your heart and in your soul. Thank you so much for being here with me today and watching this reading. I'm so happy that I was able to deliver this message for you guys. If you like this video, please, like this video. Consider sharing it as well and subscribing to my channel, because I already have other videos like and unlike this one, and I plan on putting out more in the near future. I also really recommend that you watch all 3 of your signs, sun, moon, and rising, so go check that out. If you don't see those signs yet on my channel, they will be coming very soon, probably in the following days, so subscribe to make sure you don't miss out on that. I would love for you to comment down below and let me know how it resonated and how it's applied to your situation, or whatever you feel like telling me. I would love to hear from you guys. Once again, I do personal readings if you're interested. All information on how to contact me down below in the description box. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.